So I'm here talking with my wife. Say hi.
Hi.
I don't know if you could hear her, but anyway, talking about Jesus, right? And I was telling her that you know Messiah, right, or Christ. Christ means what? Anointed one, right? And Christ is a translation basically of Messiah, which means anointed Mashiach. But that anointed one is not just general, it's talking about a specific, especially in Daniel. It's talking about the anointed one. And if you read the Gospels, Jesus is saying, you know, that I'm the anointed one of the coming kingdom. And if he's the anointed of the kingdom, that means he's the king. In the church, we always look at Jesus as Savior, and he is that. He is our Savior. You say Lord, but really we don't really understand Lord. Lord means master in the context of the New Testament. But really, he's saying, I'm the king. And if he's the king, then we are his subjects. And he's a good king. He's the king that laid down his life for us, right? To defeat our enemy, which is death. That's the curse, right? The curse is death. So Jesus actually defeated death and came back because he was innocent, right? Came back to life, resurrection, never to die again, and he's ushering in his people to come into this kingdom. He's saying, now everyone can come into this kingdom, right? That's why they said, Son of David, have mercy. And Son of David meaning what? The anointed one, the Messiah, the one who's going to be the ruler. Just like Joseph was the ruler, right? And there was none above him other than Pharaoh, right? Same thing, Jesus. Jesus, in that pecking order, Jesus is the king, the one who rules, and none above him except the Father, but not different. It's different than the Pharaoh Joseph thing, because actually they're one in the same but different, right? One God, three different people, right? Three persons, one what? The what is God, Yahweh, and the threes is the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. But anyway, what I'm saying is that the church always talks about Jesus as Savior, and he is our Savior, but his death did more than just save us. It actually now gives us the ability to come into his kingdom. And how many of us are living in his kingdom? Are we just going and, all right, I got to deal with life, and you do life, and then after you, so I got to make time for Jesus now? Or in a true kingdom, you are living for the king, right? If you are in the kingdom, everything in bad monarchies, everything went to the king. Everything was the king's. You was a subject. And Jesus is saying, that is what I'm basically saying, but I'm a good king. So yes, everything is mine, but I'm actually for you. The reason why you came into this kingdom is actually because I gave everything for you. So now I need you to give everything to me. Does that mean that we stop working or doing these things? No, we still live our life the way we live it, but we do it towards him. So we now want to be led by him, because he's actually given us another thing, and he's given us his spirit inside us to lead us in this kingdom. So it's not like us walking around haphazardly not knowing. It's actually, we can be connected to him, like he said in John, I'm in you, Father, you're in me. Let us be in them, just as we are in each other, let them be in us. So we have the ability to be led by the Spirit who is in us. Those are cats fighting. Don't worry about them. So, and are we living like that? Are we living being led by God's Spirit? In this kingdom, it's a whole frame of mind change. Because I always use this analogy. If Bill Gates says, not that, he doesn't talk like that. I've never heard him screech. But if Bill Gates says, Mitch, I'm going to adopt you. I know you're old, but I'm going to adopt you. You're going to be my son. Now my whole way of thinking is going to change, right? Why? because I'm in a different predicament that I am now. And that's what Jesus is saying. I'm adopting each and every person that comes into this kingdom by faith, knowing that what I did was for them. So now there's a whole frame of mind change. And if you don't understand it, that's what the Bible is for, to show you, hey, you now are not subject to this world. You're still going to have problems, right? You're still going to have trials and tribulations, but your whole frame of mind should change. Why? Because I've overcome all these things. So in the end result, the kingdom that is coming, but is now right now also, but the one that is coming, you will be in. And if that kingdom is for eternity, how long is your life but a little breath that you might have to go through some suffering? You know, just this little breath, right? Jesus went through suffering, and now for all eternity, he's good. He defeated his purpose. So now we have to go through this life with what? With our mind set on him above us, so that we can live this life that he wants us to live. Right? What do you think? So what was your question?